Welcome Pisces to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Glad to have you here. So I'm shuffling my new deck. I just received a new deck the other day. It's called the Good Tarot. So I was guided to do a bonus reading for every sign to celebrate the fact that I have this new deck. I don't choose a new deck lightly. I have to really be drawn to it. I have to feel a connection. So I did unbox it and spend quite a bit of time with it before deciding to do some readings. So I hope you enjoy this, and I want you guys to know, and I feel like this is important. This is the second reading that I'm doing for you guys, your second bonus reading, because as I was recording the first one that I did, I just had some guidance that this was not the message that you guys were destined to receive from the Good Tarot. And I just had to stop talking, you know, and then I was guided to delete it and start over again. So here we are. And I think that's happened to me 2 other times. The whole time that I've done tarot card readings, where I'm like, it's just not resonating. It's just not, the wrong message is coming through here. So I think it's really important as a tarot card reader that I listen to that and give you guys the reading that Spirit really wants you to hear. So, ooh, slippery deck. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this reading, and let me know in the comments below what you think of the cards, what you think of the reading, and then, you know, if you wanted to like, share, and subscribe for me, that would be fantastic. Really helps me on the channel. So I'm just about ready to start doing the read, you guys. And I'm going to keep the camera up here this time because that's what I was guided to do, like to just really talk. And, you know, here we go. So I'm going to pull a card here. And the first card I've got for you is the 2 of Earth. So in a traditional tarot deck, this would be 2 of Pentacles. So something going on with your money, you know, you could be, I'm getting the phrase like busy work, you know, you could be just, some of you, I think you're working too hard for the amount of money that you're receiving in return for it. Let's keep pulling cards. I've been doing like, this card is going to make so much sense right away. 4 and 5 cards for this reading. So here's the 5 of Earth, and the 5 of Earth, or the 5 of Pentacles, it typically indicates feeling a lack of abundance, you know, and that could stem from, you know, not getting a decent raise with the 2 of Earth, or your career not progressing fast enough. You know, something's going on that's making you feel overworked and underpaid. So I've got the 7 of Earth here. So I'm getting a little bit of a twist to the story. I'm seeing that somebody around you is not necessarily pulling their weight. I've seen this message for you guys, and I think it was a few months ago, because you have such a big heart that it can be easy for other people to sort of manipulate your sensitivities. I really just see that there's an opportunity here for you to negotiate higher on your behalf. You know, sometimes an employer will lowball you on an offer, on a salary increase. And unless you're prepared to bargain or negotiate on your behalf, you're just going to say, yeah, that's fine, that's great, thank you, and sort of move on. But meanwhile, you feel like, are you kidding me right now? Like, I work my booty off, and I deserve more, and I'm really valuable. And this could also be like something going on in your family life where you're doing the majority of, let's say, housework. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to relate directly to money, but I'm seeing this tied to money somehow. I'm going to pull at least one more card here. I have the Patience card, which is quite fascinating. So I'm sure that that is exactly what it sounds like, the Patience card, but this is a new deck for me, so hold on. Let me grab the companion book and really see what this says. Patience. This card reminds us that patience will bring, and I can't see the font, hold on. Recognition and alignment to my purpose. All my needs are met even though I may not see it yet in the outer visible world. The angels are looking out for me. Moderation in all things is required right now. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty applicable to what you're feeling here, because you're feeling like really jangled, right? Seven of Air is feeling like ripped off, and somebody's taking a bigger piece of you than you would really appreciate, or, you know, things are out of balance. But then we have the Patience card here that is saying, okay, it's all coming in, Pisces, and you've probably heard this a time or two, or maybe you're just feeling really dejected and let down, and like some of you could even be feeling punished by the universe, but there's no punishment, you know. It's taking all day, you know, and that's the thing about humans. Like, we just can't see the grand design, you know. And if you're a religious person, you'll understand that that is God's plan. If you're a spiritual person, you'll understand that your higher self can see farther ahead than you can. And sometimes all you have to do is sit back and wait and receive, and understand that all your needs are going to be met. So all of this other sort of, like, I'm just working way too hard right now, like, for not enough, and why is my neighbor doing so much better than me, and, you know, they're not even a nice person, like, what's going on? Like, I'm such a good person and I'm doing so much for other people, you know, I've cut my budget, you've done all these things, but you're doing everything right. It's like sometimes the patience is the test. Is that what you really want, you know? And if it's what you really want, and patience is also really tied to faith, you know, just understanding that it's going to get there in divine and perfect timing. I think this is a really interesting reminder for you guys that, you know, you don't just wave a magic wand and things appear. You know, they will take time, and smaller things will probably manifest faster for you. I mean, you could start small if you wanted to test sort of the law of attraction and abundance. Like, try and attract in, let's say, you know, if you want to find maybe 50 cents on the sidewalk while you're walking, or, you know, maybe you'll find a $5 bill in your jeans when you put them on. You haven't worn them for a while. Just start your attraction, like, seminar really slowly, and give the universe time. Like, if what you want is a really high paying job or a really classy house in an upper scale neighborhood, you know, or you're looking for the love of your life, like, whatever that thing is, you have to understand that it's worth waiting for. And even though, you know, sometimes it just feels like an eternity, it's really not. But you have to stay in faith and keep that patience here with this card. Like, this female character in the card, she looks very serene because she knows that she's divinely supported. And if you're having trouble feeling that faith, you know, you're going to have to do a little bit of work on it. And if you don't want people taking little pieces of you along the way, you're going to have to stand up for yourself too. Because I'm seeing here that you're taking everything for yourself, but then you're siphoning it off somehow to other people, you know, because you've got the character here. And this is a beautiful card here, by the way. You know, I feel like that's your abundance angel right there, and handing out to everybody. And it's like you're in line, but you might not be next in line. You know, you're just at a really crowded Walmart right now, and you have to wait in line until you get to it's your turn at the cashier. So just keep that in mind, you guys. And if you can't afford to be generous to other people right now, then don't be. You know, just say, like, if my budget doesn't allow it right now, don't feel guilty about trying to help out other people if you're the one that needs help right now. So, like, really keep that in mind. Ask for what you deserve, and keep knowing. That's what faith is. It's knowing that it's going to come in for you. And again, you just have to wait your turn. That's so important. I was watching this show last night, The Evolution of Hip Hop, and there was this one particular rapper, and I have no idea who he was. I've never heard of him before. But like, he was being interviewed, and he was saying that he was almost ready to give up because he put out 3 albums already, and like nobody was buying it, and he felt like he was wasting his time. But like, his manager and all his friends and everything around him were saying, hey, keep going, you know, sometimes it just takes people a little bit longer to be recognized. And then he put out his 4th album, and then he was a millionaire after that, because everybody's like, oh, hey, this guy's awesome, he's amazing. But like, the moral of that story is to know that sometimes it's just going to take a little bit longer, and then the outcome is going to be so much better than you thought it was going to be. So just hang in there, you guys. Like, patience is a virtue, remember that. And just remember, you know, you're in a lineup, so just keep being patient, guys. So anyway, I hope this was a nice little bonus reading for you, and I hope it was helpful in some way. So I'm going to wrap it up, and I'm going to say see you later. Bye for now. Bye.